I guess how's it going? It's Kara here with another Exos Heroes video. And in today's video, I thought this would be really helpful for people, especially with the events going on. I want to show exactly the amount of resources it takes to hit S in Embodiment of Avarice. And so the reason why I wanted to bring this up now, especially, is because of the current event that's going on in the game right now, where you can unequip gear for absolutely free in game. Normally it costs S or gold, so it's a massive investment to do this. And you have to be very careful if you're going to move gear, because it is a strategy to move gear every day and to try to hit a new tier in Embodiment of Avarice as the week goes on. It is a normal thing, even when it does cause S. And I've done it, and especially getting into rank A, like going from C to A, you get a massive benefit and rewards for doing this. And same with going to S. But it takes so many resources to go to S that it's kind of risky to do this, and it's hard to calculate. So usually what people will do is, like, at least what I did is I just think I can get it. I kind of do the math and then go for it. And if I have the resources, cool. If not, I kind of see where it's a big deal to miss out on it. And so I wanted to kind of go over the tips and tricks to try to get as much combat power as possible, some of the traps that I fell into. And so let's get into let's first show you exactly what it takes to actually hit S in Embodiment of Avarice. So the first thing, and then at the very end, I'll actually hit confirm on going for S, and you'll see exactly the kind of rewards you can expect in this kind of event. Actually, there's no reason to wait. There's no reason to wait. We can still see the power. So here, let's go here. Embodiment of Avarice. Boom. Here it is. So these are the characters. It takes 15 characters going from A to S, and then battle start. Let's actually see this. Okay, so all your characters, it's actually kind of cool that they'll actually show every single one of your characters that you pick. I think that's kind of a nice touch. And then go through, they all get bodied. And then, all right, boom, you get S. So there it is. These are the materials that they've added recently that are super useful. These are also very useful, these aura manas, but these guys right here, we used to get 60 of these a day before Embodiment of Avarice came out. 60 a day. And now we're getting, well over that. You can get so many of these. This is such a good way to solve a gold shortage if you ever need gold. But then you also kind of want to save some too if you ever want to roll your gear into the right type. So there it is. That's the kind of rewards you can expect from this event. Now let's actually go into what kind of gear we got on these characters to hit this rank. First thing, what I did was to make this easy. If you guys are going to do this, okay. So actually, let me back up. First thing I should show. This is the event. This free. See how this free unequip all free. Okay, boom. So that's the reason why I'm doing this, and also wanted to show you, because you guys, if you guys have something close to this, then boom, you lose nothing doing this. At least give it a shot. If you can't hit it, just put all your gear back. It's no big deal. So what I ended up doing is I filtered my characters. I just went through here, all except machine confirm. And then I just went through all of them and started ungearing them all. And then I only had one rank 1 character or awakened character in machine. So I just didn't bother. I just was hitting it, but it didn't matter. I didn't need to ungear these characters. And then after the rank 1s, then I just started mass ungearing all of these characters here. And then it's just kind of like an easy way to do it. Then what I ended up doing is then you filter it by just taking away these filters. Then I filtered it by machine. And pretty much you're going to want these characters at 75. I would just say that. But the big thing too is you want to be careful, because I remember when I was trying to hit S about a month ago at this point, the differences of the character tier really matters. So if it's a rare character versus a legendary character, that's going to be a big deal in the starting combat power of the character. So you're putting yourself at an uphill disadvantage, especially if you try to level 75 a dispatch character. Like you're like, okay, I need 15. I don't have. I might as well just take up a character I'm taking for dispatch anyway to 75. It potentially can get you in a lot of trouble. So, for example, here's the characters I had: level 90, level 86 with this kind of gear here, pretty much all max. Then we got another 87 here, pretty much all max, but not awakened. All these characters at least are not awakened. Here, this will make it easier. Here's the combat powers of these characters. You can kind of get an idea of, see how they're, 50k, 50k, 49k, 47k, and then it starts to go down. But Also notice that I made sure, even though I have other characters that are 75, I made sure to pick all of my legendaries or all my faded, and then as many legendaries as possible. And then I, at the very end here, for here, let me go to combat power again. And so it's legendaries. So we got 4, 8, 12, and I had 3 characters. So I just had 3 rares here. And I'll show you specifically why I just chose these 3. I tried to make sure it was easy. And I didn't have the resources to level up her to 75 today. So I would have done that if I could have. But I was like, screw it, I'll just pick these. I think I have enough. And we ended up, this is like a little bit over S. It's not like I hit it and then had a pretty big gap. It was like very close to hitting S, even with all of this on here. Some of the things that I was doing when I barely was scraping by to hit S. Like here's an example. Let me unequip this. So here's the actual differences. So the differences are commons, level 75, no gear, 170k. Then we can go to an uncommon right here. This is going to be 176k. Then we go to a rare. That's going to be 189k. Then we go to a legendary. That's 192k. Then we go to a faded. It's going to be over here on the machine. Machine side. Oh, he fell a bit. And then we got 205k. So as you can see, there's a massive difference between just the character type you choose. So make sure you're getting as many, faded, fake core ideally, then faded, then legendary, then rare if you have to. I had to use 3 rares, but ideally you're not going to do that. The differences between like a rare and legendary, not the biggest, but some people you could be leveling up your dispatch characters and then be like, okay, I'll just use them for this. But then you're putting yourself at a massive disadvantage. So that's pretty much it when it comes to this. Showed off the gear, what is required here. I'm going to go back really quick and show it. Here is just to close it out. This was the gear I used. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here. Actually, what I'll do, I like to show the gear too, just to kind of put into context. But here it is right here. Here's all the gear. Here's all the characters. So, all right, guys, but that's going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if this was helpful. Hopefully this is not like too advanced content, so it doesn't really help people out. Apply these concepts to whatever level you are at in the game. And with that, you guys have a good one. Peace.